a list of words that really are words, are characteristics, character traits, actions that you and I should take if we want to build strong relationships. Now, I'm going to put them on the screen here so you can follow them. And I want to encourage you to jot them down, because you can't just listen to this message and walk away and practice it. And besides the fact that it affects your marriage, your relationship to your children, your parents, your friends, your co-workers, God, yourself, this is an extremely important message. Now, when you think about a strong relationship, what would be involved in a strong relationship? So I want to give you a list of words, and I want to encourage you to jot them down. Write quickly, it'll be worth it. Number one, a strong relationship is going to be enjoyable. It's going to be satisfying. It involves loyalty, one to the other. It certainly involves trusting each other. And certainly there is a mutual interest between people who have a strong relationship. There's a genuine concern for the other person's welfare, not only today, but also for their future. There's a desire to please the other person. When you have a strong relationship, you look for ways to please them. You discover ways to please them. Likewise, there's a sense of truthfulness. You can't build a strong relationship without truthfulness. Lying and deception, manipulation will destroy a relationship. Then there's prayer. If you're going to build a strong relationship, you pray for one another. You call each other's name before God. You lift up each other's burdens to the Father. You desire the best for one another. You have a strong relationship, you want the best for that other person, whatever that may be. Likewise, you will protect each other. Protect them when people falsely accuse them. Protect them, for example, physically. If you see harm coming their way, you want to be a protector of someone with whom you have a strong relationship. Likewise, you're forgiving. We all offend each other at times. We say things we should not say. Sometimes we're insensitive, and what happens? If you have a strong relationship, you're very forgiving. You want to forgive, and you certainly want to be forgiven in return. Likewise, you're an encourager. You have a strong relationship with someone, you want to encourage that person any way you possibly can. You see them down, you see them going through a difficulty, a hardship in life. You want to be that encourage them, either by a phone call, a letter, or by personally putting your arm around them and saying, listen, I want you to know that I'm with you in this circumstance. You want to be supportive. They're going to feel your support. When you have a strong relationship, you're going to be very supportive of the person with whom you have that relationship. Likewise, you're going to be generous, not stingy and tight. You're going to be looking for ways to say or to do things or to give the other person something that you know would bring them a sense of happiness and joy. Likewise, you're going to honor that person. You honor them for who they are. You respect that person. You accept them as who they are, just the way they are. You don't build a relationship to change someone. You respect and honor them as they are. Accepting them as they are, and of course, above everything else, loving that person. You say, well, I don't love anybody I feel that way towards. Well, maybe you'll start changing. If you want a strong relationship, listen, can you name any one of these issues, any one of these items that we've mentioned here, that you would not want someone to feel that way toward you? Don't you want to be accepted and loved and supported and loyal and truthful and all the rest? Yes, you do. Do you not want relationships in life that are enjoyable, that are satisfying, that are exciting, that are stimulating, that are motivating? Yes, you do. Well, those things don't come automatically. It doesn't just happen. People get married and they say their vows before the pastor in the church or before someone else. And saying those vows, somewhere along the way, they have the idea that's just going to make it work. That's not going to make anything work. You have to work at building strong relationships. And oftentimes with children, people have great difficulty with their children because they don't know how to build a relationship. You think just because you're the mother and father and you have the final word, what you say is the law. But what about building a relationship with your children that they enjoy? They love being with you. They want to be supportive of you. They want to tell you the truth. They genuinely care for you. And you see, you look around, you see the kind of struggle that people have. Look, for example, among labor and employees and employers and the